And welcome to the live stream. It's episode 24, Black Friday. Everything is 50% off. I think I'm 50% larger. I changed a couple camera settings. But you're not here to learn about that. You're here because you want to save the CFPB. And who wouldn't? Oh my. So let's start off with the general intro. The CFPB is the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. It's a government agency in the executive branch that's there to protect the American consumer from fraudsters and banks who are breaking unfair practices, breaking the law. I've worked for the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau for 13 years. The CFPB was created about 14 years ago, 2011, in the wake of the 2008 financial crisis by legislation called Dodd-Frank. CFPB took over a bunch of responsibilities that were spread out amongst different agencies previously, consolidated them under one roof, and also wrote some new regulations about major banks, large banks in there. I believe a lot of like capital assets and examination to make sure they weren't over leveraged, as they say. Anyways, I'm not here in my official capacity as a government employee or representing the CFPB. I'm also a member of the CFPB's union, NTE 365. I'm also not here representing that union or anybody. I can barely represent myself. But the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau's funding was cut by almost 50% in the big BUBA bill, and yet none of the responsibilities were cut. So we're still under the same mandates by the law, and yet we have less resources to complete those. So this live stream is all about promoting the CFPB. I'm very proud of my work with the CFPB and encouraging you to do what you can to help us survive. The CFPB, that is. I'll survive probably regardless, but it won't be great for everybody else. Okay. Not a busy night tonight, not a surprise. I didn't figure Black Friday people would really be looking to look at my face for an hour or so. So this is probably going to be a short one, and that's fine. We're just here to spread the message. I'm not here trying to get famous, although if you all want to make me famous, I can think of no more deserving a person. Let's get started. So today we're playing Expeditions, which is the latest game in the Mudrunner Snow Runner series. If you like simulated mud physics, you are gonna love this. That's basically what we're gonna experience today. Okay, so I've started the game already. This is still very early in the game, but we're gonna do a mission. What we have to do is we have to do some seismic surveys in this one. We're gonna need an off-road truck. It says 2 trucks. I don't know if that means I should take 2 trucks or I'll need 2 trucks. We'll see. And we're going to get paid this much. And there's watery terrain because we're going to have to cross some water here. That's fine. And then there's extra bonus rewards of don't take as much damage and complete the expedition. That's 500. Okay, so let's get started. Select it. Okay. I mentioned this in yesterday's stream, but I do have the Batmobile from the Dark Knight movies. I think it's probably overpowered in this game, but I mean, what am I? I'm not an idiot who's not going to take the Batmobile. So put the Batmobile in there. Boop. There we go. And I'm going to take some real trucks also. I've grown to like the Action. I don't know which of these are real trucks and which of these are fictional trucks because I don't actually know that much about trucks. But some of them are real and some of them are fictional. So I'm going to take the Action. I've liked it. I need a seismic doodle hickey, so I got to customize it and put there's a seismic doodle hickey. Now there's a roof rack, frame modules. Or is this under something else? Somewhere it's going to say, maybe I can't get a doodle hickey on this one, because I need that seismic thing. Got a short flatbed, a radar. Ooh. Okay. This requires another add-on. What's the NCR module? That's a cargo module. Okay, I'm going to install the flatbed, and then can I get the... No. Okay, so I need to... Okay, these are the ones. See, that I should pay more attention. Again, I haven't played very much this game. But the steps, the exclamation point means they can have the frame module and the seismic vibrator. That's a big, heavy-looking thing. That's going to be fun. So let's see what kind of... If we have any engine upgrades. That's going to give us more power and more strength. Worst full fuel consumption, cost 5,000. I'd love a better suspension. Ooh, a lift kit. That is good, because we're going to need to go through some water and probably crawl up a mountain. High range is not what we need in the gearbox. I will buy this engine. Lovely extended winch. Definitely want that. Want to be able to engage the airlocks, and I want off-road tires. The installed ones are UAB, I guess. Okay, yeah. Those are all-terrain. Let me see the all-terrain. I want knobbies, you know what I mean? Alright. Let's splurge. It's for the stream. We have a high mount snorkel already, so we can go through water without the exhaust getting mucked up. Alright, you want to take anything else? We can take more trucks, I guess. I don't think we need to, though. Alright, so let's go ahead and start. I think we're good. As soon as I figure out how to start. I don't know if it's telling me I'm not ready to start yet, or... Okay. Okay. Alright, no, we're good. Sorry, I'm not used to this game yet. So we're going to deploy. We're going to deploy here. And we need to... Well, that seems sensible, but aren't the... Alright, well, we'll see. Loading screen. Alright. Again, if you love mud, you're going to love this. Alright, here we go. Okay. So we got our big vehicle. Start her up. Turn off the parking brake. Right now we're just going in the standard gearing. It's like the first checkpoint. Okay. Okay, so it's telling me about following the boop boops. Now, it said I was going to have to go across the water, but, okay, this is the zone up here, so I might not have to go across water after all. I've still got some nice all-terrain tires, and see, we haven't even engaged the all-wheel drive yet, or the differential lock. Now there's the all-wheel drive I engaged. Cuts on. And there we go. Oh, look at that. This is fancy. Okay. Is that good? Okay, that stage is completed. Alright. Now we gotta go to find another point, I guess. To set down the cool seismic thing. Alright. Up and over the mountain. We have a little radar distance finder in the upper right. Kind of follow that. Okay. I got a couple cool other tricks. Okay. I'm doing all right here, but right now from here, I'm gonna tap into my other tricks. The drone. So the drone lets us look around and see the terrain. So if I go up here to the left, I see a nice little hill there. And then there's this passage down to the right, a little rough right there. But it's pretty good. Go down a little. Oh, no flight zone. I don't know what that means, but oh, okay. We gotta come up over here. So I come down and through this little gully, and it's a climb. I think I get a bonus for that. Or I can go up across and down in there. Looks like either way I'm gonna have to make my way through some water. I'm gonna go left. Not for any particular reason, but disengage the four-wheel drive for a second. All-wheel drive. Because I got more than four wheels. Alright, up and over here. Then down through here. I'm still where I want to be. Okay. Oops, little bump there. These are easy levels too, so I'm not expecting to like get completely stuck in. Okay, here I'm gonna need the all-wheel drive. Ooh. Might need the winch. Oof. I did some engine damage there. How about if I go this way? You can see the realistic mud there. Oof. That was a little rough too. Gotta watch that engine damage. Okay, let's look at the map again. Okay, I think I want to go down through this. That'll get me in there. I gotta be careful up here. That looks like a nice dangerous drop over there. Lots of damage waiting for me. So I will... Ooh, I got $100. Alright, we're doing alright. There we go. Okay, we're gonna watch those rocks. Don't want more damage. Gonna go around. Whoa, 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 whoa! Whoa! Oh, don't flip her. Okay, I connected the winch real fast. Yes, I pulled her over. The winch is like a magic Spider-Man winch. I didn't have to get out of the car. Because nobody ever gets out of the car in these games. You never see a human being. Which is can get a little weird, but there we go. Switch the camera, and I forgot which button the camera was. Okay. So now we're going to be heading into some water. Ooh. Debris there. Oh, man. That's no good. I want to pull myself off this debris. Huh. Okay, I'm going to put it into low range and engage the differential lock. That makes all the... Oh man, I got myself stuck up here real good. Alright, we're going to pull ourselves off this. Oh. Okay. Can I reverse these? Alright, put her in reverse. There we go. Yeah, that was an accident waiting to happen there. Okay, well, we're over it now. Put her into auto. Alright. Now, when we enter the water, you're going to want to be careful, because deep water can ruin the truck. We have another little Trixie for the echo sounder. That'll help us make sure we don't get too deep. Now we have a snorkel, so the air intake will stay above the water. So air can still get into the engine. Won't drown the engine. Unless we get really deep, which I'm going to try to avoid. Okay. See, this is what you don't want to see. Engine shut down. The truck's taking water damage. And that's really what you don't want to see with this game. Oh, sad. So what I can do is, oops, I can go for more interesting than just resetting the truck back to where it was. We're taking the Batmobile out. Or does the Batmobile? Yeah, the Batmobile has a winch. That's awesome. So we'll get the Batmobile down there, and we will be able to flip the truck back over, and then we'll switch back to the truck. The Batmobile does not have all-wheel drive. It does have 2 low-range gears, so that's good. And it's got the winch. But it is much more, you know, it's like an explorer style scout vehicle, as they call them this game, more than it is a, you know, a heavy duty hauler. So I guess that makes sense for not having the, maybe it's all-wheel drive all automatically. No differential lock though. So our Batmobile options are slightly limited. Okay, let's be careful down here. This is a mod, obviously. The Batmobile does not come with the game, but it is a free mod. I wish the mod community really would go all out. They do a lot of trucks that seem like real trucks to me, and I guess that's fun for people. I want more imaginary vehicles in this game. That would be great. I mean, Gravedigger, why not, you know? Can't call it Gravedigger, but you could call it Dave Trigger. Also don't know, I'm a little bit worried now that I've driven the Batmobile all the way down here about how it's going to perform in the water. It's really low to the ground. The water's going to come up pretty far on it pretty quick. And I'm a little bit concerned how that might affect the engine. So we're going to just be pretty careful. Also, don't know about the tires in the mud. That's pretty good. It's handling it. Okay. So now I'm going to do the winch. Well, let's do the winch so that, yeah. And let's try to pull this sucker over. There we go. See, Batmobile to the rescue. Alright, and now I can swap trucks. And we're all good. There we go. I'm still going to want to be careful. This truck is pretty top heavy. Oh. Alright, let's check the depth again. Oh, that red doesn't look good. Any chance there's a crossing here? Maybe yellow and green. Let's try it. I want to see if that'll get me. I feel like if this is the yellow area where I'm supposed to scan is here somewhere. My beep boops aren't beep booping. Like they didn't increase. I feel like they maybe decreased, but I just have to see. Oh man. Water is damaging the truck here. I think I have gone further than they wanted me to. Turning around here is going to be a little bit of a tricky, and there are no winch points available. Like those trees over there. I don't think I'm close enough. No. Alright, well let's look at the echo again. Whew. Not loving it. Alright. Well, the truck is taking damage, so I think I've made an error. I regret it. I'm going to recover back to here. And that's life. And then I'm going to... I'll just leave the Batmobile there for now. We're going to have to drive that again. Hey, that's life sometimes. Now, you might be asking, how did the truck recover? Magic! And there's like base, I could build more base over here, but I don't think that I require it at this point. That's for a latter part of the game. Okay, let's see. Alright. Go up and over. Woo, third gear. We're flying now. Never mind, first gear. Alright. So we'll just drive the big old earthquake truck back over there. We'll see what's what. Oh, you know what? I probably do I have some repair parts. I do not. It doesn't look like it. I can't repair the engine. Oh no, I do have some repair parts on me. Okay, cool. I'm gonna repair the gas tank too. Again, there it's it's a Wolverine. This truck is made out of Wolverine, the mutant who heals, or Deadpool, whoever your favorite mutant with a healing factor is. I got stuck in the crevice here a little. Again, extremely realistic getting stuck in places. If you want a game where you very realistically get stuck in places, I recommend the Mudrunner, SnowRunner series. They are not paying me. This is not promotional. I feel like if it was promotional, I'd be doing something different, like not getting stuck in a mud crevice. Alright, come on. Come on, winch. Oh, see that? See how the bumper's stuck there? Yeah, I ain't getting out of that with the winch there. Put it into low range. Turn on the differential lock. And hope. Come on. Come on. I need to spin those wheels. Wiggle the wheels. Okay. So again, I could have just recovered back to the base by now and not be going through this, but where's the fun in that? Game. Alright. I think, alright, you know what? Batman to the rescue. Oh, what parking brake is on? Okay, I think this thing's a real rear-wheel drive also. It's good to know. I don't think those front wheels are propelling at all. They just bounce around. Which, don't get me wrong, I love, but this is the best mod. I just got this game recently. It's been out for a while, but I just got it recently. And discovering this mod, I was so excited. Is that the Joker in there? Oh no, that's the driver. You can't, sometimes you can see the driver. That is the person you can see in this game. You can turn it off though. And I've seen in SnowRunner, I've seen wolves and birds. Never another human being though. Okay, let's see. I have a message. I got it on my phone. And I know that it would be rude, usually rude to check during a live stream. But if I'm like muted or the sound is terrible, you know, a friendly person might be trying to tell me that that something wrong. And of course it's not. It's a Black Friday deal. Somebody trying to sell me something. You know. Hey chat, what'd you get a good deal on in Black Friday? Put it in the chat. Tell me chat. Let me know. I'm gonna see. Batmobile got stuck on a little doohickey. Rolled it right over it. Go, Batmobile. There we go. Alright, we gotta go rescue the truck. We don't have to. This is excessive, but what is the fun of this game if not getting your car into the mud to pull other cars out of it? Why even play this game? Actually, you might be asking that just in general. Chuck, why even play this game? I like really good physics simulations, regardless of what they're actually about. Like, I'm not like a truck person. I don't own a truck. I don't, know anything about trucks, beyond, a couple mechanical things like what a differential lock does, and how a differential works and stuff. The geary stuff I'm into, but not like anything else about trucks. But the physics is great. Look at how the rock, how it weight, it's modeling the tires and what's touching what, and you can see like when the bumper was stuck it on the rock. Oh my, something wow. Oh my goodness. Physics engine's having a little party over there. When the bumper was caught on that rock and it just wouldn't move. In so many other games, that the bumper would have just phased through because it's not, they don't care, it's not simulating every little inch of the car. But in this game, absolutely that's what happens. So I'm going to turn its engine on, and then I'm going to pull this sucker. Oh! Check that wheelie out. That was pretty great. All right. Turn that engine on again. Pull this sucker out of here. Come on. I think the Batmobile's caught in a funny place, too. Maybe go this way. Come on, Batmobile. You know what? I'm not in low range. Come on, Batmobile. You have a lower range? Oh, super low. Come on, Batmobile. This log isn't helping. Okay, Batmobile, we're going to try a different approach. I think this is called the Tumbler. I really liked it in the Batman movies. It was fun. Alright, so now we're going to shift into low. Again, we don't have all-wheel drive or anything. So, this is... Oh, I got... No, the engine's on. Come on! Come on! I might have needed to bring a bigger truck. I don't think I did, though. Oh, oh, oh! Oh, 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 oh! That is a lot of fun. Alright. let's back up a little. Maybe if I can get in this rocky area. And I'm going to try to connect to a different part. I mean, on that side's a little bit better. Shifting into super low and go. Oh my. I'm going to flip that thing. All right. I'm going to put this thing out of the way for a second. So, super low. Okay, back up a little. Thank you. Just want to hit the trade button. See if I can get this thing out. Come on. Yeah, I mean, I think some more physics happened and I actually got stuck further in the mud. So, I hope you're enjoying this. Did I bring any other? Yeah, I didn't. Um, as I thought. All right, well, recover. Oh man, that cost me a lot of money. Practically losing cash here. But such is life. The good news is I don't really play this game the right way. I also use mods to give me money when I need it. I don't need to spend like 40 hours a week earning money in a video game so that I can buy new cars and stuff that I already paid for with real money. So if I need fake money for in the video game, y'all know I'm not above mods if you're fans of the channel, which you aren't. Nobody's watching this right now. Again, Black Friday special, 50% off. Nobody's interested. They probably think it's 50% off the quality. Like, Chuck's only giving 50% of his potential. I'm going right back into that crevice like an idiot who didn't learn his lesson. Oh man. I'm doing it again. Look, I'm on almost exactly the same spot. All right, well, off we go. Come on. This might be a mission we need to restart. Oh my goodness. I've dug out a hole that I now fall into. Come on. There we go. There we go. We got it. We got this. Okay. And me finally getting up out of the mud is much like Americans who are struggling to get out of debt. And that brings us to our topic for today and every stream, which is the save the CFPB part of the stream, which is, let's see, boom, here we go, thoughtcalls.org. Why are we saving the CFPB? The CFPB's budget was cut. Funding was cut by almost 50% in the big bill. And we need Congress to act and restore that funding. So we've got fivecalls.org. You go up here. You don't have to remember this whole link. Just go to fivecalls.org and search for CFPB. You'll find a script there in case you want to use that. Or more importantly, you'll find the numbers for your senator's offices and your representative's office. And you can call them and ask them to save the CFPB. Demand that they restore funding for the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. In this time where we're in an affordability crisis, people are trying their hardest to make ends meet and to, at the same time, to crawl their way out of debt. And it's hard. And now, with no funding, the CFPB is not in a position to help people who are maybe getting scammed or ripped off by, whether it's their bank made an honest mistake or somebody is intentionally, a servicer is intentionally harming. The CFPB is there to help. If you need help, for instance, I encourage you to go to consumerfinance.gov and use our complaint portal. If you're having a problem with a loan servicer, a credit card, a bank, whatever, you think you're being treated unfairly, you can file a complaint. And complaints usually get answered by the companies in question, and a lot of people get their problems resolved through that method. We've received a record number of complaints this year, and that means that things are just getting worse out there. And we already know how expensive things are and how hard a time people are having with things like healthcare. So the CFPB continues to be as important as anything else in your government service, because you still need to afford your house. You need to be able to afford your car payments. You need your bank to be fair when it comes to overdraft fees or any other fees or things about your account. And they need to be fair when it comes to things like preventing fraud and abuse. So CFPB needs to exist. And without the CFPB, that's basically defunding the police, the financial police who watch over your bank accounts. That's not a good idea. It will result in disaster. Whether it's disaster for families across America in individual cases, or a disaster like a financial crisis akin to what was in 2008. Either way, that will happen without the CFPB on the watch, on the wall, on the watchtower, all along the watchtower. The CFPB, he kindly spoke, or her, they. I don't want to gender the CFPB. It. So please make those calls. Call often. They need to hear from you. These folks are accountable to you. Please call. Right now, I know I'm talking to myself. I see there's only one person in the chat, and it's probably me because I monitor for problems. So I'm talking to myself right now, but maybe later someone will watch this. And if you're watching this later, you can still call. The CFPB maybe hasn't been saved. Hopefully, I'm very famous by the people that I mentioned earlier who make me famous, which is you. And I'm very famous, and you've come back to watch this, but the CFPB maybe still needs help. And if the CFPB doesn't need help, that doesn't mean you shouldn't tell your friends about the CFPB anyways. But assuming you're seeing this pretty soon after I recorded it, please make a call to Five Calls to Org. I mean, and by pretty soon, I mean within the year, because we're probably going to be fighting the powers that be. That, and when I say we, I mean the employees and the dedicated public servants who work for the CFPB and the union that fights to keep the CFPB around. I think we're going to be fighting the powers that be, much like Chuck D said in the song Fight the Power with Flava Flav, for quite some time. So tune in, call up, dial out. All right. And now we can mud run for some more time, and then we'll probably call it a night. Hopefully, I can get to. I know you all want to see me do that seismic survey. So we're hoping to get there. All right. I'm going to go. What's the smart way here? I'm going to go down this climb this time. Or did I find this climb? Did I go around this last time? I thought I went through it. Well, regardless. Be careful here. Okay. And I mean, that lift kit was worth the investment, wasn't it? We got beeps now, so listen to the beeps. Feels a little bit better. Got that rangefinder up in the corner that I probably was ignoring. Somebody was probably yelling, "Look at the rangefinder, you idiot!" Or nobody was yelling it, because again, nobody's watching. But all right, let's see. Okay, we're doing better. Okay, I think it's going to be up here. I think I went a little crazy with how far out I went last time. I didn't get past 15. Okay, that was a little bit of rough riding, but we're alright. Okay. Let's go, getting closer. Alright, warmer. Let me turn off the differential. I don't think I need it right here. What did I hit? Oh my goodness. Alright, I'll put it back into auto. See, this is the garbage. That's the garbage up there that I crashed into last time and got stuck on. Gotta watch out for garbage, I guess. Alright. I'm hearing we're doing good. Uh-oh. We got further away. Okay. Alright. Further away again. What about if I go over this way? Yep. This is how they get you. Nope. Nope. That's further. Was it up here somewhere? Probably backing in isn't really the way I was supposed to do this, but... Oh. Further. Closer. 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 Beeping. The beeping is... Oh! Colder. Beeping is increasing. Okay, warmer. Okay, get colder again. Alright, warmer. Maybe up this way. Sorry, tree. Oh, there we go. See, easy peasy. Expedition completed. Batman is happy. Go, Batman! Did I get... Oh, I didn't do... I got the damage bonus, I think, so I didn't quite take all the damage in the world, so that's good news. More money for me to buy more Batmobiles. I could have many Batmobiles if I wanted. Alright, I got all the... That's all of the contracts in Little Colorado. I really want to go to the Carpathians. That sounds exciting. Arizona. I don't like the desert. But, let's see. So, I'm going to free roam in the Batmobile a little to see if I can get, take that sucker. And I don't need the seismic vibrator anymore. Thank you. Let's go flat bed. This doesn't matter. None of this matters. Like rims, it doesn't matter what rims you get. You get all kinds of fancy rims. Oh, these are free. Free rims. I like those ones. Exhaust. Chromed exhaust. Yeah. Perforated exhaust. Woo! Nerf bars. Reinforced Nerf bars. Side-mounted racks. Spare wheel mount. Emergency reserve M. And you can spend a lot of money on roofs, searchlights, but we're not doing that right now. We're just gonna add it. I'll repaint it for you though. Let's see. They don't have CFPB green, but Might be able to add CFPB. That's greenish. We can go down to this. That's as close to CFPB green as we're gonna get. I could put some stickers on. Look at that T-Rex sticker. Oh, I want that sucker. I got honks. You get different honks. I don't have enough points for this honk. I don't understand. They kind of chopped Dixie off. I don't know. That's a fun one. Anyways, I want Drunken Sailor, but I don't have the money yet. All right. Well, this add-on requires another add-on to be installed. I don't even know what that means. All right. Let's do the free roam now. Deploy. I'm going to try and find and take the stealth Batmobile and try to find some upgrades and stuff. Let's see, oops. That's not it. Oh, I hold. Okay. Now I want to trade cars. All right. Drive out of the spot. There we go. Trade for that. Now we're talking. Off we go. Turning on the high gears. Whoa! Little wheelie there. All right, let's see. There's a drop over there. Did I find another upgrade that I didn't pick up? Or gold mining, airdrop, climb. I don't really know what a lot of this does yet, but I'm gonna go get this airdrop, I guess. Okay. Go Batmobile. Careful, Batmobile. You almost ran into those tires. The turning radius on the Batmobile is leaving a little something to be desired. But I'm also playing with the keyboard. I wonder if I could get a little bit better action. Whoa! If I swapped out to the joystick or the controller. Oh, there's some rock and roll music playing in the background, so I hope that doesn't get us flagged for copyrighted content. I mean, it's, generic rock and roll music soundtrack for the game, but all the same. Okay, so I got 2 people watching. I saw at one point there was 4. That was almost exciting. So we are coming up on, okay, it's 7:50. Look at the time. What's this thing coming up? Oh, it's got a winch point. Oh, see, that's good. That's good Batmobiling right there. Now the game is, the Batmobile is maybe making the game a little bit easier, but also more fun, so I can live with it. Let's see. What else on this map? Territory reconnaissance. I don't know what that is. Let's find out. When the Batmobile shifts gears, it really gets going. I think going down this way is probably a mistake. But okay. I just found a rock the Batmobile to get stuck on. That is a muck hole right there. Yeah, it's no good. Come on, Batmobile. Up and out of there. Yep. Good job. You found a real muck hole to get stuck in. And here we go. All right, now we're talking. All right, down through here. Exciting. We're out here. Now there's some mud. I promised the viewers mud, and I'm delivering on mud. And the point I was trying to get to is up there, and this looks potentially extremely dangerous. It is. Hmm. Oh, nope. We're gonna pull ourselves out of here because I think I made some poor choices in routing. That's okay. All right, back up through here. Oh, I am finding every place to get the Batmobile stuck. Luckily, it's the Batmobile. If it was some random crap, wouldn't even be able, I would have gotten stuck or flipped over ages ago. You know what, Batmobile? Maybe I should try to shift into low. There we go. Low range Batmobile. That's what we want. Can I hit that at winch point yet? No. Okay. I still can't get that. Oh, come on. Now I'm stuck on a rock. Hello. I'd like to shift. Thank you. Okay. Here. Okay, we're good. Now I'll shift back into low. And up. And there we go. Come on, just a little bit more, Batmobile. Super low. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Is that tree is stopping you? Man. Batman called. He's disappointed. Look at this. Come on. Oh, Batmobile. You're disappointing the fans. Alright. Batmobile. I'm sorry. But we have given up on Batmobile. No, actually, I'm going to spend the last few minutes with a vehicle that actually, you're supposed to use in the game, and not the Batmobile. Just in case you were watching and you're like, okay, but what's the game like if I'm not in the Batmobile? It's a good question. I'm going to take the Dawn 71 SC. Or do I like I like the Canyon. And then I'll take the Step 310 SE, and I will take the Alteon, which I enjoy. And then we're gonna, whoop, I didn't want to do that, but okay, there we go. Deploy. You can also hire folks that'll make the missions easier, but that seems unnecessary for kind of this very simple little stream we're doing. I'm gonna drive right up onto this. I didn't do anything, but okay. So see, this is one of the starter scout vehicles. No, it's no Batmobile. Has a few advantages over the Batmobile. One will be that it's higher wheelbase, will make going over some rocks a little easier. The Batmobile obviously has enormous tires and a lot of and probably cheating levels of power, so that's not great um, as a comparison. But okay, let's see. We want to climb here. All right, let's climb there. I want to go up here. I want to go up there. So yeah, you can use the map and you can use the drone to explore where you want to go and check your routes to make sure that you can make it up there. So it seemed like this was a place. Whoa, whoa, be careful. That's a big hole I don't want to get into. It's a place I could reasonably climb. So okay. Yeah, I'm still in automatic. Do all-wheel drive. We might need to switch to low range here. This is going to be a little bit more. Yep, we're good. And up and over. Going to low range now. I got stuck on a tree. No winch point. I don't know. It looks like a winch point. That little bush isn't a winch point? I guess not. Okay, there we go. All right. You can also adjust tire pressure, because different tire pressures work better in different terrain. I haven't done that yet. All right. Ta-da! Territory reconnaissance. Discover the secrets of the canyon from above by sending a drone on an exciting journey. This virtual exploration, the virtual exploration, will uncover bewitching landscapes that are inaccessible from the Earth and places of inspiration. I'm gonna follow it, and then I'm gonna see hidden beauty and inspiration. Where's the first one? I'm gonna go over here first. Drones. Oh, hidden beauty, inspiration. This game is pretty. I'll give them that. And it was kind of always a shame that the other games were pretty too. SnowRunner was at least. I never played. I've never actually played Mudrunner, but SnowRunner was very pretty, and you could only really get around it in vehicles. Just don't get out of your vehicle in this game. Just have this feature. My signal, please. Signal, come on. Come on, drone. Come on, drone. There we go. Nice. So there was $500 for me to buy tires and stuff with. That's great. And that's how you play the game for real. That's that's the game without the Batmobile. Works fine. It's fun. That's fun. I don't know how big these areas are actually. Like there's hidden areas over here, so I don't know how big this map actually gets. These cliffs are not passable, but some of this area over here might be. Some of this area over here definitely is. So there's a lot to explore, and this is just the first level. As I said. Anyways, again, it's not an ad for the game. I'm just explaining why I enjoy it because it's like it's a game about driving in the mud. I can understand where people are a little lost on why I favorite. So let's do our final asks, and that's going to be it for tonight. It's Friday. I gotta go. I got so many parties to go to. So we gotta get going, to the party because the party don't start till I walk in. Look at this. This is exciting. I can watch the little drops go, and eventually, a little polar bear. He floats up. It's great. This is a party right here. I don't need to go anywhere. Okay. And hilariously, this is like blue, but the green screen filter thinks it's green enough. I don't know what to tell you. All right, we got a petition here. It regards the acting director of the CFPB, the director of, I think, OMB still. I thought he was the director of Doge also, but I guess Doge doesn't exist now. I don't know. That's what I've heard. And one of the founders, creators of Project 2025, Russell Vogt. Now, I have critiques uh, of the way this administration has been running the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and other agencies. And this petition is really, it's adjacent, runs parallel to the complaints I have. So we're encouraging you go look and see um, if you agree, and if you do, sign on the petition. That's all. But more importantly, fivecalls.org. Ooh, you see my shift? My size changed. I need to fix that. I don't want the size to change. Regardless, go to fivecalls.org and please call your representative, call your senators, tell them to restore CFPB's funding. It would be huge for me. It would be huge for me. I mean, I would really appreciate it. The zoom in means when I talk with my hands, I have to talk like this. Otherwise, they just disappear like Back to the Future. So I don't know if this crop is favorable or not. I could probably change the crops on this screen, but that sounds like work. And we're here to play. You know what I'm saying? We're here to call our Congress people and play video games, right? That's what this stream's about. Saving the CFPB. So please make those calls. That's what I'm here asking for. Not money. Well, like and subscribe also, but the like and subscribe is really just about making it so that more people will see this, so that more people will make those calls, because that's what we're all about. It's about this struggle. It's about winning, and I need your help. We all need your help for that. And winning the struggle means protecting the people of this country, the consumers in the United States, from bad actors in the financial space. That's all. And I mean, it seems like a good deal to me. Seems like something you'd want. So I don't know. Maybe call your senators and say it seems like something we want. I guess that probably a message that there's probably better messages on fivecalls.org in that script, but I'd say adding at the end, this seems like something we want. Pretty good. I did my Charles Bronson impersonation yesterday. No chat. Chat did not respond. Didn't say yay, didn't say no, nothing. So that's not the end of the impressions, but I didn't do any today. Maybe I'll get more likes. If I get more likes on this video than yesterday's video, then I might stop the impressions. But for now, that's all we have for tonight. Stay tuned to the channel and to my Instagram, instagram.com/MrGone, MisterGone. I'm on Blue Sky as Mr. God. Ooh, suddenly I'm Mr. Yawn. I was waiting for laughter, but I realized I can't hear you laughing. Um, and follow the YouTube channel. If you're subscribed, you'll know, and you'll see when new streams are coming. And I've promised and promised recorded content, pre-recorded content, and I know I haven't been delivering that at the rate at which you might like. And I am sorry. the holiday snuck up on me, the Thanksgiving holiday, and I had a lot of other stuff going on. There turns out I have to do other stuff other than just the full time job, the Save the CFPB efforts, the parenting and husbanding. There's just more. There's always more, and the dungeon mastering. Do you know I dungeon master twice a week? I mean, you'd think that this. Why isn't the stream about dungeon mastering? I'm bad at video games. I seem to be pretty good at dungeon mastering, but that would be a whole thing. You know, maybe we'd get some traction. I don't know. Chad, if you want to see Dungeons and Dragons played in this stream, comment on the stream, and I'll try and get. I know that my regular players probably aren't up for showing up on the internet playing Dungeons and Dragons in front of people, but I am, and I'm sure I can scrape together some people who would be. If you know any celebrities, like if you know Taylor Swift and you think she would like to play Dungeons and Dragons with me on this stream, hit me up. I would be excited to do that. Or lesser celebrities than Taylor Swift. I'd take Tom Cruise. I'd take what we got? Antonio Banderas. Um, Paul Rudd. I played D&D with Paul Rudd. Any celebrities you got, send them my way. But otherwise, we're done for this evening. Stay tuned for more. Uh, and keep you updated. As always, our fan club is active. If you get 5 people to subscribe to the channel, you are a fan. Sorry, you are a member of the fan club. If you get 10 people to subscribe to the channel, you are a fan of the fan club. And that's all the honor system. I don't need to know about it. You don't need to tell me who they are. If you say that you are a member of the fan club, I know what you mean, and I believe you. And that's all. We're gonna get the song started because if I don't start playing the song, I don't I don't stop talking. So it's the song. Song makes me go away. There it is. It unsummons me from this plane of live stream, this place of YouTube, tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow. I bid you adieu, fair viewers. I'll catch you next time. Yeah, I'm gone. No, it's over now. No, now I'm going to turn down the music. Yeah, I turned down the music. Like I turn it all the way down. Like I slowly turn it down. I have to do it. There's probably a fade effect button or something I could hit. I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, yeah, the music goes down, the music goes down, the music goes down.